Guys, I'm constantly on the go. Traveling, training, always grinding. And that's why I use Mando whole body deodorant. It is seriously safe to use anywhere on your body, and it's the perfect deodorant for people on the move. Mando was created by a doctor who saw firsthand how BO was being misdiagnosed and mistreated. Mando is clinically proven to block odor all day and prevent odor for up to 72 hours. My favorite part about Mando is how versatile it is. Use it on your pits, your feet, or anywhere else you stink. You can choose from a variety of fresh scents, like bourbon leather, clover woods, or my favorite, Mount Fuji. There's a solid deodorant stick formulated with mandelic acid and an aluminum-free spray deodorant, which is ideal for hard-to-reach places. Oh, by the way, all products are paraben-free and baking soda-free. Mando Starter Pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice, like mini body wash and deodorant wipes, plus free shipping. As a special offer to my listeners, new customers get $5 off a starter pack with my exclusive code CHAEL. That equates to over 40% off your starter pack. Guys, real simple. Click on the link below. When you get to checkout, just tell them that Chael sent you.
You know, there are times when I will have to look at myself. Wow, self, you deserve more credit. Just internally. I know from you guys, wildly revered, but let me tell you what happened. So, Gamerot. Now, I don't know Gamerot. I've never met Gamerot. But I feel like I know Gamerot. Freestyle wrestler, came through the Europeans. Tougher than hell. I'm friends with 10 different guys that are friends with him. You know, it's one of those things. I feel like I know him. But I've definitely appreciated him. He's somebody whose opinion matters. He has earned the right to an opinion. And Mikey Boehm does an interview with him. I catch it today at Junkie. And I couldn't believe what I was hearing. So, Gamerot ruled out Ilia Topuria's chances against Islam Makhachev. Now, this was the headline. In fact, it was even more clickbaity than that. It was very effective clickbait. It says, UFC star says Ilia Topuria has no chance against Makhachev for this reason. And then you got to click to see the reason and to see who's the guy that said it. So it's Gamerot that said it. And before I get much further, I would have confidently bet that Gamerot, as a wrestler, was going to talk about the powerful wrestling of Islam. And I just assumed where that was going to go. I almost didn't read the article because that'd be pretty boring. And I did read it. And I'm glad that I did. I keep reading. Watch this thing. Because Gamerot went in a different direction. And I was very surprised. He said that Ilia Topuria is too small. And that's a big problem for me. That mentality from somebody as accomplished as Gamerot surprised me. But the statement on its face, do guys that size not know? I mean, there is a different size of guy. Like there's little guys that don't know they're little guys, and then that's really offensive. That's like really offensive if you call them. I'm not attempting to be offensive. Do 45 pounders and 55 pounders not know? You weigh the same thing. You weigh the exact same thing. If you get on a scale and it says 145, and another dude gets on the scale and it says 155, that scale says the exact same thing. Are you not aware of that? Do guys that size not know that? There is no size difference between Ilia and Islam. It's a 145 versus a 155. They're saying the same thing. Are you talking about a 10-pound spread? Just to, like, in the worst of cases. Now, we know better than that. We know that Ilia is so big that he can't make 45. We know he's more than 45. We just don't know how much more. But we know it's more. So let's just call a worst case scenario. Let's just go by the numbers as they're printed. 145, 155. Okay, great. Are you aware that Mike Tyson never in his career weighed more than his opponent? Are you aware of that? Are you aware that Muhammad Ali, when he was the heavyweight champion of the world, weighed 198 pounds, not 298 pounds. He weighed 198 pounds. Who are great fighters that you would think of? Randy Couture? 222 pounds. Heavyweight champion. Fighting guys as much as 280. So there's a 60-pound spread that Randy had to cover. That would be extreme. Cain Velasquez, 240 pounds. Fighting in a division that is allowed up to 265 pounds. So a 25-pound spread right out of the gate. They're the same size. Nobody talks about Cain as outweighed. Stipe Miocic, 233 pounds the night he recaptured the heavyweight championship of the world. Way lighter than his opponent. We're talking about 10 pounds. 145 and 155. I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. But if we're going to come over here and we're going to meet, and I'm going to watch Gamerot interviews and Gamerot's going to watch my interviews, like, it's kind of important that we're speaking the same language. I don't go into a breakdown in MMA and talk about, if this guy could put his thumb in the other guy's eye. It's not worth me saying. Those aren't the rules that we play by. 145 and 155 is the same thing. And I'm only blown away. I don't know how Ilia would do with Islam. I'm just blown away by the analysis that he would have no chance. That's very strong language. Because he's outsized. No, he's not. To start with. No, he's not. And historically, what do you base that on? What do you base it on? Dillashaw versus Cejudo comes to mind. Cejudo, lighter of the two, winner, Cejudo. George St. Pierre versus Michael Bisping comes to mind. Lighter of the two, George St. Pierre, winner. George St. Pierre. Amanda Nunes versus whoever she fought at 145. Not trying to be funny, I don't have the foggiest idea. Smaller of the two, Amanda Nunes, winner, Amanda. Daniel Cormier versus Stipe Miocic. Daniel, 205-pounder. Stipe, heavyweight, winner. Daniel, like, what piece of history are you basing an advantage to the larger guy? That's one question. And I would love an answer. Feel free to bring boxing into it. Gamerot's a wrestler. Feel free to bring wrestling into it. Tell me a time that the lighter guy got outmanned. Every wrestler knows the hardest guy to take on is the top guy from one weight class below you. That's the hardest guy you'll ever face. And I'm talking about wrestling. I'm talking wrestling to another wrestler. I'm irritated. I'm irritated, but on the grounds of confusion, do guys that weigh 155 pounds not know? They pick their t-shirts off the same rack as the 45-pounder. They grab the same size Fruit of the Looms. They put on the same borrowed sports coat. They're the same size. For any of you that weigh between 145 pounds and 155 pounds, in case you don't know that about yourself, you guys weigh the same thing.